Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is David Benjamin from HealthyWildandFree.com. Today I want to share with you the top 2 vitamins that you need in your diet or supplement routine to prevent blood clots, heart attack, stroke, and any cardiovascular related disease, event, or condition. So it's important to understand that the blood is directly connected to your arteries, and your arteries are carrying blood. The blood pumps, the heart pumps blood through the arteries into the entire body, all the way into your arms, your hands, your feet, into your entire body. So if your arteries if there's health conditions or constriction within the arteries, your blood doesn't get what it needs, and it becomes weaker, and it's more susceptible to stroke, heart attack, and then obviously blood clots within the arteries themselves. So the 2 vitamins that you need in your diet to prevent these events from occurring, blood clots, stroke, heart attack, whatever it may be, is vitamin K1 and vitamin K2. Vitamin K1 and K2 work together very synergistically. They both have anticoagulation effects, meaning they stop the formation of coagulation within the blood. If your blood is coagulating, it's becoming bunched up and restricting blood flow, and those blood clots will take place as a result of too much coagulation within the blood in the arteries. So you don't want blood coagulating too much, and you don't want your blood coagulating in your arteries, where that would lead to blood clots and potentially other things if there's calcification and other factors as well. So vitamin K1 and K2 are great because they work together in that way. Beyond that, vitamin K2 is great because it also decalcifies the body. So the word decalcify means to remove excess calcium, essentially. So if you have too much calcium in your body, whether it's in your feet, your knees, your elbows, your hands, arthritis is also typically caused by excess calcium. Well, it basically is. That's one of the conditions, basically. If you have too much calcium building up, it will build up in your arteries also, which restricts the diameter of the arteries to pump blood, and it really constricts blood flow. So vitamin K2 is great because it removes the excess calcium and allows your arteries to work better. It allows your heart to be more at ease because it's not stressed to push blood out of your, to push blood through and kind of like force it through, if you will. So vitamin 1 and vitamin K2 are great. Vitamin 1, K2, you can get more of those in your diet by eating a lot more leafy greens. Any leafy greens may contain K1 or K2. Specifically, kale is great for K2. Sauerkraut is a great source of K2, and that's once again going to decalcify. Another source of vitamin K2 is grass-fed free-range butter, like Kerrygold, for example, is a brand of butter that's grass-fed and free-range from Ireland. So get those foods in your diet more often because it's going to increase your K1 and K2 vitamin levels, which is going to anticoagulate or reduce coagulation of your blood and remove excess calcium, which is very beneficial. Also, beyond that, vitamin D is very important because vitamin D and K2 work very synergistically together, kind of like different minerals work really good together, like magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, for example. So it's important to get vitamin D in your diet, or from the sun, or both, preferably, along with K2, so they can work together. Because vitamin D, the sun, working with K2 helps break up excess calcium as well, and keeps your bones strong and keeps your heart healthy and your heart strong as well. So really getting sunshine without any sunscreens or anything on that is chemical based in any way whatsoever is important, because your body soaks up that vitamin D and can use it. And it's very difficult to get vitamin D from a food source because there's not many food sources with vitamin D. We're mainly meant to get that from the sun. So get outside, get in the sun, and then don't use any sunscreens or products like that. Let the vitamin D absorb into your skin. And what happens is that within, it's up to 48 hours, you actually don't want to wash soap or anything on your skin for the majority of your body where you got sun basically on. So what you want to do for the next 48 hours, say you get 2 hours of sun one day, you get a nice boost of vitamin D, you're just going to want to clean your armpits, your groin, and areas that haven't gotten sun. So say you had a shirt and shorts on, just clean all this area, but don't wash your arms or your legs if you have shorts on, because that's where the vitamin D is going to soak into your body. So if you go outside shirtless, for example, just still wash your pits and your groin and your face or whatever. Your face still gets some vitamin D, but just use water. Don't use any soaps, because you literally wash the vitamin D off, and it takes up to 48 hours to absorb. So even if you go a day doing that, you still get some of that vitamin D if you can go up to 48 hours, just clean your pits and groin and whatever. you're good. So vitamin K1 and K2, get them in your diet, get them through supplements, get them some type of way. Diet or supplements both work great, and vitamin D as well. And your heart health is going to thank you. Your heart's going to be healthier, happier. Your arteries are going to be healthier. You're going to have less chance of blood clotting, stroke, heart attack, things of that nature. There's actually one study done where they found that people who had more vitamin K2, there's 3 groups of people, like the lowest K2, this was the lowest group of K2, the mid group of K2, and the high group of K2, meaning these people had the least amount of K2 in their body and diet, middle group, and then the top group. The top group, the people that had the most K2 out of the general study, they were like 47% less likely to have a heart attack or blood clots and stroke or something like that, and like 51% less likely to have calcification in the arteries or something like that. So that was just a K2 study, I believe, and that's already like 50% reduction in chances of receiving those things. So get K1 and K2 in your diet, very important. I'll link up the article below so you can see the foods I listed and supplements or whatever, and just learn more about it and read those different studies. That's it for this video. Please like, favorite, comment, share this video below, subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to live healthy, wild, and free. Bye.